1, 2, 3. All righty, we're beginning our fantastic Blood Bowl game between the Kemery Ferals, Tim's team, and the Golden Gods, which is Jakee's High Elf team. We starting off, we have a Jakee with the Golden Gods. They have themselves a keg and a Nuffle Fouling Frenzy. Tim has a what is it? Tim,
he has a bribe.
He's got a bribe.
Single bribe, because he was considering the 2 bribes.
Start of the game, we already got a blitz. Holy shit. This is not looking good for Jake.
6 players are allowed to blitz here.
He says Big Daddy in the middle is left unattended, so he's just going to run up and take that damn guy.
Can he get to the ball?
Can he? What's the Kemery?
I think Kemery moves 6 and fastest.
Oh, they move 6?
Yeah. Yes, the blitzers.
I don't really know what to do because if you get the ball.
What about the big guys? He can. Oh, 4. He can reach it with a go for it. He can at least tag it.
Are you able to go for it on a blitz?
Yes, but you can't use a reroll.
It's very questionable.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Catch out of 5.
Did you use your leader reroll?
It would appear Tim is unable to release with some of his.
He's got a lot of pent-up aggression. What?
He was very angry about this.
You could have helped here. I just want to fucking point that out. All right, where's the chat?
Okay, I'm going to blitz this guy.
It would appear to be Tim has either forgotten the chat or it's right there. No, let's go.
All right. Hey, Nathan, who's right next to me, who refuses to commentate. I'm here. It's me, Jake Campbell, with Jake T, the conclave of Jakes, here to give you fair and balanced coverage of this game.
We have 3 Jakes. We're going to try not to be biased towards our fellow Jake.
Yeah,
but
that's a lie. It's a huge fucking lie.
Yeah.
But, oh my God, he's already broken someone.
Did he break it? I thought he just knocked him over.
Did he knock him over?
I think he just knocked him over. I thought the 4 was for the armor.
What? No. All right, so he started there. He freaking ran. He's going for it. He's right here.
He goes on the ball
right there.
And he doesn't pick up the ball.
He couldn't pick it up. What? Yeah, he couldn't catch it. That's cute.
Tim off to a great start with that opening blitz.
Oh,
He's able
yeah.
to mark quite a few of Jake's elves, as well as get at least onto the ball. He was unable to catch the ball, but it can delay Jake at the very least.
I think Tim's perspective of playing elves gives him an advantage here, in the sense that he knows exactly how to apply pressure to Jake.
Yes, I believe it's exactly like you said. His past experience with elves will come in handy here, knowing not only what they can do, but like how to maybe even counter them.
Yeah, and I think I mean right now, like he's already getting up in their business, right up in their face.
Catch the ball on a 6, baby.
On a 6.
He's catching the ball on a 6.
But I moved my dirty player before.
Oh no, that he did not.
8.
Towards the
Poor
8.
guy. Oh.
The other hand,
It was worth trying to catch it
all
because
his
the ball
forces
just attacked
on Jakey's side.
I can't hear you very well.
Then he's going to go back for the install.
Oh, that would be excellent commentary. That would have been excellent commentary to have here today. Fantastic from Nathan. But now it's just a ghost of a voice that we'll never ever hear his analysis.
Nathan's like, I don't want to commentate, and then stands at the commentator's table and talks.
100%. That's exactly what he's doing.
Jake responded to me.
Oh my God.
All right, pass turn? Nope.
Over aggressive blitz? I don't think so, Nathan.
I don't think so at all. With the elves, I mean, the more die you have to make them roll to dodge and get onto the ball, throw the ball, etc. It's just more opportunities for Jakee to
Fail.
unfortunately have to have a missed die.
Burn those rerolls while
Exactly.
he's
You only got 3 rerolls. Burn them as quick as you can. Maybe start punishing later on in the half.
Yep.
Does hit the POW.
He's hitting him. He's knocking that guy around.
What do you know? The Pow Pow.
Jakee the Pow Powell. He's not sure if he wants to follow or not. There's hesitation there. Yep.
After a couple of times, he does decide to follow up.
Unreal.
Rolls a 12
He
on the
breaks
armor,
it.
and he's just stunned.
Hey, that's something though.
Very scary as soon as you see that 12 on the armor roll.
Oh, God.
I don't know who fellow elf coach Jack is.
Unsure if there are any jacks in our league.
I don't think there's a single Jack in the league. Oh, me. Would I have chosen to receive? Perhaps. Perhaps. I feel like putting yourself in position to score immediately, as fast as you can, to give your opponent a chance to. No. It depends on who you're going against. I don't know the Kemery Ferals that well. I don't know Kemery. Even definitely not with Chaos Cup rules.
I think maybe to receive against such a slow team as in
Yeah.
the Pharaohs, 4 movement on the big guys. I mean, if these high elves break away, they're just gone.
Yeah. The Pharaohs. Oh, Pharaohs, not Ferals.
Does make slightly more sense.
It makes more sense now, yeah. It's a hell of a movement. Good
Quite
job,
the
Jake.
movement on the elves.
I like it when they bounce the guys like they're
Stand him up.
Like they're all happy-go-lucky,
like
just
happy.
moving
Yeah,
along.
yeah. Woo! A little stroll. Oh, and Jake's doing the count. Little Backstreet Boys from Tim.
Hopefully we do not get taken down for copyright on his beautiful singing voice.
Don't lose. Okay. 1, 2.
Oh, he's got to go into that damn tackle zone.
And he hits the 6.
You get a blitz, it's kind of fair play.
Wow, a
Nah, he
lot
goes
of aggression.
off the-
Very pissed
Hits
off.
the 2 again.
4, 5, 6.
Wow, what a wacky boy.
For it. No.
He's going for it,
He
baby.
is hitting the go for it,
And he
rolls it down.
fails.
Give me Tim.
First reroll used. So down to 2 for Jakee on the rerolls.
Fantastic. Reroll already used on the first turn for Elves of all people.
I can stable that just before you. That sounds right.
Getting out of here, boy.
It's a good idea to run for your life when you're an elf.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, consistently keep yourself in positions to get away. I'd like to think like elves, like they're the first one like in a fire to like push over your grandma and get out of there.
They will betray all they know and all they hold dear just to save themselves.
100%. Cowardice runs through elven veins. I've learned that.
Catch the ball with 4 heads.
Hey, he got there. That's damn impressive considering that was.
It appears local resident Nathan has broken into the game booth. where
Yeah,
it's
and
being
he's
played.
talking, causing a lot of back chatter.
A lot of mayhem.
A lot of back chatter. Can't focus on my own thinking because I'm hearing Nathan.
5, 6.
I love it.
Very aggressive Drake rolling.
Wow, Jesus, man,
He does not have dodge.
he's very ponderous, but then when he rolls, he's like a maniac.
He's very sure when he decides and fully commits, and it seems to be working based on the amount of pounds he is hitting. However, he does not break armor this time.
That's fair.
I'm living on the edge. Not the full edge. Right there's fine. Just hold it until it starts. Just hold the damn monster.
7.
Something's going on in there.
15 seconds more and I'll get tired.
It's way more than I ever had.
It appears Tim might be near the edge, and he is about to break.
I want to see
Dodge.
He's dodging out. He hates it.
Going for a dodge, hits it because he's
Makes
an elf.
sense.
that fouling frenzy.
Most creatures would have made it though.
I
That's
mean, that's fair.
even a Saurus would have made it out of there.
With a 5, definitely, but I mean, I feel it's just because he is playing elves, so they do have a
Oh,
natural
yeah.
respect just to randomly hit it for no reason.
The impetus is to always dodge,
Fine if he stays there.
especially when they're strength 4, strength 5.
Oh, yeah. I feel if Tim can get Jake in a corner or something, I think Tim will go to town breaking some armor.
Oh yeah. Luckily, high elves have armor 9, It's more plentiful, so it's harder. They're a hardier elf.
They're a solid elf. Like, they're not just a wood elf that'll break on touch.
Yeah.
But, like, they will stand there and maybe take a punch. Not two, but they will definitely take a punch.
I think the difference is, like, especially with elves, is they're sturdier, but they just don't have the same mobility and passing game that Elven Union has.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, with armor 9 like that, you have to make up somewhere to be not insanely overpowered as a team.
Yeah, for real. But I don't know, like.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Where's that baby boy going? Where's he going?
And my team value just shot through the roof.
Is he running away?
Oh no, my team
7, 8. Oh, hey-oh.
What's your DB?
It's everybody, right?
You tell me, buddy.
It's time for the great
All right, so this
rebuttal
is
of
the
Tim.
this is the bottom of turn 1.
My catchers have
It's now Tim's
dodge,
turn.
all my blitzers have dodge, and my thrower has cannoneer. That's it.
It's a lot of, how many dodges?
There's always an element of fear when you're going up against Tim, because like when he gets into a game, that's when like the morals come off. He removes them like gloves.
I think it's a way to describe it would be the Tim factor. Not only will he roll nothing but ones for no reason, he will go through great lengths to try and cause injury and occasionally
Oh,
just
yeah.
fail.
Well, yeah, Tim is the type of player like he goes on the warpath.
Oh yeah.
I hate to be a weeb here, but I imagine like the Naruto scene with Rock Lee when he's dropping the weights. It's the weights are
The ankle weights
decency
are
and
off.
ethics.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just gonna move at Mach speeds trying to kick them to death. And he begins his crusade on the elves.
100%. It's gonna be a slaughter.
He does knock down the first elf of the Great Crusade of the Twin Kings.
First of many. See if he breaks though. That's
Bye.
could not shatter him. He said shatter him. Threw me off.
I was also really confused. I was like, you just told me they were armor 9. I saw an 8. I was like, I don't think that shatters. Not gonna lie, they confused me in the first turn.
So you can see from above without having to see.
It's really hard to play defense against elves. Like if an elf wants to score, they usually can.
Oh yeah.
It only takes active nuffle to sort of like circumvent them.
3 die.
3 die block on the elf.
3 die blocking the elf. The problem with elves is when you get the ball.
He's got dodge.
He does hit the normal pow.
Fishing for pows and he got him.
Shit. Mighty blow.
Mighty blow.
He's got mighty blow. He's gonna.
7 does not hit the 9.
It does.
Oh, that's right.
That was.
Catcher.
Oh, that was a catcher.
He is.
Knocked out.
Need a keg?
He does have a keg.
So he was knocked out, but luckily Jake has a keg.
I believe we're seeing the keg roll momentarily.
I need to make my team not so expensive.
It's once you start hemorrhaging players, even as elves whose mobility is usually pretty good, once you start hemorrhaging players, you're in a bad position.
Definitely. As soon as, especially in the strength 4, strength 5 team like this.
Yeah.
As soon as the pows start coming, they will not stop coming. There's a great Smash
Mouth
said.
song, yes. Which is happening to the elves.
I believe
What
he just
was that?
boneheaded or
Was that a
really
bonehead?
Stupid or something? I'm not actually sure.
I mean, I think it was a dodge or a go
It might
for
have
it.
been a dodge or a go for it. Yeah.
That would have been one of those skeletons.
Fantastic. We're going right to turn 2, baby.
Second turn.
Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta move it.
At the top of turn 2.
Probably should have rerolled that, but what are you gonna do?
Turn 2, baby. Wow. All right. So, in this position, I mean, it's getting the blitz on your first turn. It means different things. For Tim, it means putting the pressure on.
Guys got blocked.
For Jakee, if he gets the blitz, it means he's scoring.
Yeah.
Like he could score turn 1.
Absolutely.
So we both failed to go for it.
How's this guy have?
So 2 failed go for it already. set out between Jakee and Tim.
Random guard.
I'm surprised kind of Tim doesn't use a reroll there.
Yeah, he's sort of safeguarding them.
Well, I mean, he has 4 rerolls plus the McMurdy's, which can be used once per game.
Yes.
I mean, that's quite a few rerolls that he probably could have hit the 2 up there.
Oh yeah,
Myself to do it.
100%.
Maybe feeding into the fear factor that is his classic Tim rolling a 1 into a rerolled 1.
Tim the 2-up Roberts.
Did you post this on the Facebook or did you forget again? I don't know how, Tim. Do it for me.
Last week.
I don't know how I did it.
I'm not sure if it's Jakee's playstyle. I mean, I've played him a couple of times, but I'm not sure if it's Jakee's playstyle to be very ponderous. Like, Jakee's a very analytical and strategic-minded player, but like the ponder foo that he exhibits in these sort of games, I'm not sure if it's natural to him or if it's something because he's playing Tim and the pressure is on between these two. Because every time they play each other, the salt is just a lever pull away from flooding the room.
Do you play Jakee this season?
I think so at the very end, like right before playoffs.
Yeah, I think that. I don't mean to call you out here, Mr. Jakee, but I think that's just a bold-faced lie because that is me you play week 9.
Do I play you week 9?
I think it's either week 9 or 10. That's right.
I have
it's back-to-back Jake.
It's a
isn't it?
gauntlet of Jake.
It is a gauntlet. It's Jake on Jake on Jake action.
3 Jakes.
Jake's all over the place. Dropping Jakes. I didn't mean to call you out so aggressively there. I
No, that's
apologize.
fair. Well,
I was just like, I can't imagine 3 Jakes all together in one congregation.
I got it, a gaggle of Jakes. I got it mixed up because I thought I played him at the very end, and I kind of wanted it because if I play him at the very end, we get to see like how our Elven teams have developed.
Well, I also think it'd be better for you going into playoffs to play him rather than my Black Orcs.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh yeah.
He can deal a lot less damage to you,
Pound Town.
at least by normal standards, than my Black Orcs would be able to.
That's
possibly
true.
do.
Like I could be going into playoffs crippled if I make it to playoffs at all.
Yeah, your week 9 is back, me and Jake here that we're watching played Tim back to back.
What was I thinking about this? Oh, I have to block there to get him. Okay. So, 2 red block here.
Oh man. So his ball carrier right now. If it's funny, it's like because if he fails here, he can be attacked here. It's a simple blitz
The question every person asks.
with a go for it.
And I can move over there.
What is it? Shift A. Okay.
Declare pass.
Oh, he's declaring a pass. All right, baby boy. Let's see it.
2, 3, 4, 5,
This is where elves shine.
6. That's now.
That's how I did it.
Interesting.
2 upper roll.
He's passing it right here.
Pass does get the pass. Does not get the
Oh
catch.
God, that's gross.
He does appear.
He
to
re-rolled it.
He re-rolls it into a 2, barely getting the catch.
Nerve-wracking.
Did he use a reroll there?
Yes, he did use a reroll, I believe, for the
Down
catch.
to 1 reroll.
Yep, down to 1 reroll.
Didn't have to mighty well.
I moved him. I swear.
Down 11.
Alrighty.
1, 2, 3.
You hate that. Like early on in the game, you already you have an entire your drive.
Especially,
Yeah, your entire half, and then you're just
your half can easily be impacted by a turn 2 using having used 2 rerolls on turn 1 and 2. Starting at 3, down to 1 already. But Tim, very arrogant still. I'm shocked by the decision not to reroll the go for it.
I think his plan, and I think this is his plan. He wants to pressure Jakee into scoring early, so and then use his rerolls to score on the next receive. So, and I think he thinks that he's going to need every reroll for that plan.
5, 6, 7, 8. Go for it.
Oh, a nice go for it. Look, come on, baby boy. Oh, there it is. Just let it.
Definitely could have got the ball.
And fell.
Oh!
He does the classic Tim of a 1 into a 1, wasting the final reroll,
3 dodges each minimum.
That's too much.
and he's
man.
casualtied from it as well.
Oh my God! Jesus, that sucks.
I believe that's a 12.
Stat reduction.
Yep. And the biggest killer of all, no rerolls left for half on turn 2.
He had really good rolls on power.
He's gonna apothecary him. And he's back in, baby.
He rolled better breaking
The singular one.
Jesus Christ, that wasn't an insane.
This is brutal for Jake.
Sure is.
Wait, what happened to what caused the turnover again?
Just a bad go for it.
Yeah, where's the guy went for it? Where's the guy that went
Go
for
for
it
it's are secretly incredibly dangerous. Like people, they think it's just a 2-up, but you know that's probably what. I bet more players die from failed go for it's than they do from being blocked.
Mighty Blow doesn't even matter.
I mean, that could be right. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the team more. So
I mean, especially with
the go for it's
elves.
granted are the same, but I don't know the ability to.
People get cocky with it. Like in my game against Noah today, like he just fucking kept doing go for it, and I mean, and a lot of the time it made him. He paid for it.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be gone now. It's gonna be gone after you.
Like the question is, do you really need to go for it? All right, or rush is what it's called.
Has to go for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What? Oh, and he's doing it. Oh, he's doing it. Yep, he's marking that ball boy.
He does mark the boy.
He's got him.
Successfully.
Good mark.
This one does not have sidestep, right? That's mine.
I don't have sidestep.
They're trying to see if he has sidestep or not. He does not.
I believe Tim will be blitzing here as soon as possible, trying to knock the ball free of the ball carrier.
I'm going to blitz this guy. 2,
As simple as that. As simple as that.
Makes a good angle on the blitz too. Does get the pound.
Oh my God, this is horrid.
Here, I'm not going to follow. Armor.
This might be it.
Rolls a 6 on the armor, fortunately for Jake.
Jakey is lucky in that regard.
That high up armor.
Bounces the 7, goes further away from
Right
Jake's
behind him.
intended
It's
goal.
not a bad spot. To be fair, as long as it's not in his hands.
Well, he's stunned you, so you break him outside.
Cameron's famous
Tim
for-
pondering a double go for it to get onto the ball.
Wants to mark it. He wants to do a little.
What do you like better, Cameron or Tomb Kings? Because they're technically the Tomb Kings right now.
Oh, there it is. Okay, that's weird.
A bit of different decision than originally
Yeah.
pondered from Tim.
He might be going for a foul. I don't know.
That is a real possibility with the initial bribe purchase
Yeah.
start of
I
the
guess you
game.
could take a double
How
down.
many extra players? Jakey?
No, I have 2 journeymen.
All right, I'm going to try to shadow
How
this
is this
thing's
team so
soul.
cheap with 2 extra
He's
players?
trying to shatter his soul.
Push it.
Lucky for him.
You know what I've done?
Hey, are we doing a show tonight?
Lucky little tiny baby push.
What if Jakey slow plays?
I have no kind of stuff. I already got to reroll 2 turns. in.
We are at the bottom of turn 2. Tim
Crushed it.
trying to get the ball.
You crushed it again?
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6. I got to go
Apparently
for
that
it.
was the first touchdown.
Another go for it. Another chance to. Oh,
Does
there you got
hit
it.
Go for it again.
What a mad lad.
Hits it with a 6 emphatically.
Oh.
Using re-rolls as an elf is very frustrating because I feel like
Dodge
they
out!
tend to
Dodge
do
out.
more.
Hits another 6.
This guy's a nut, man. He doesn't even give a shit.
All right, man. That's my turn.
You didn't go
Tim
for
has,
it.
or Jakey has no rerolls, which makes these dodges incredibly risky.
You chicken biscuit, you got 4 and a question re-rolls.
5.
Nathan appears to be calling out Tim in his apparent questioning of his lack of go for it.
His lack
A
of wanting to,
multitude
yeah,
of rerolls.
yeah. His. Some would say,
Leader?
some would say Scrooge McDuck level of rerolls, to which he could swim upon.
You're talking about me.
They are.
Dude, this team needs it so bad.
But then you didn't use it.
Tim trying to justify his great,
Oh, yeah.
massive wealth
His
in the top
surplus
1% of reroll owners.
His surplus of rerolls.
If
Says he needs it. Haven't seen him use one.
And we were going into the top of turn 3.
Top of turn 3. Here we go.
knock him down because I didn't want to fail one of the other.
Fair enough. I forgot that he wasn't down.
So what does Jakey do here?
Maybe, I mean,
He's trying to punch his way through.
Yeah.
Punchy elves, just like I thought.
Powie,
Hits it
wow, he knocked him
power
right on
and
his
a
ass.
Dodge pow. Get out of his sight. He's too good for you, sir.
Disadvantage block for that.
Moves up.
There, I guess.
Turn 6. I'd like to
Roll on the armor.
The Golden Gods pushing their way forward.
Hit a 5. Does not break the armor, fortunately for Tim.
Okay.
And knockdown player.
Let's throw some disadvantage.
Jakee ponders his way, thinks about where to go from here. Not just in this game, but in life. He looks out at the future, wondering what sort of things will come his way.
One of the reasons I play vampires in this league was because I already had the
This guy just has what?
Back in the think tank.
You got the reroll.
That's
Yes.
It's your hands.
and sure hands.
Yeah,
Pass.
other one that comes with, yes. Just leader.
Yeah, one of the reasons I was playing vampires this league is because if I go really bad, like it is now, I don't know.
Is he? What's he do? He's dodging out.
Trying
Don't
to
roll a
dodge out.
1.
Hits a
He's
6.
freaking nailed it. Oh, here we go, baby.
3 onto the ball.
Got
Picks
it.
it up on a 5.
It's amazing how much you can fear.
Travis.
5,
For some
6.
reason, I keep thinking strike
to work.
mummies.
Where does he go from here? Where does he go?
Where do you go?
Does he run around?
Everyone from these undead living
My only fear for him might be if he does that, he could potentially get pushed off the pitch.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Tim.
He's in a precarious situation, no matter how you look at it. Like, he's going to have to run some sort of screen, or he's going to get hit.
Potato with a blodger.
He is a blodger, but we've already seen that Tim, when he fishes for pows, and he's got tons of rerolls left, he might get it.
An absolute absurd amount of rerolls left for Tim.
He sat me.
I mean, rather than risking the stall. I think that's something. Yeah, it's got to be great
5, 6.
compared to being an elf.
At this point,
Go for
The
it.
feeling of control you have.
The first go for
They're
it.
going to try and dodge away from you.
Hits a 1 on the go for
Oh,
it.
2 up, 2 up.
Doesn't that guy have
No rerolls, however, for Jake, so that is a turnover on the go for
I'm
it.
telling you, man, go for it. It's the secret killer, but like asbestos.
Bounces towards the 6, closer to
Ah,
again. one of Tim's.
that sucks.
That's elves, man.
That's not
Yeah, that's what he's saying. It's the ones that get you.
One will get you with any team. Rolling 4 ones
But
in
they
2
hurt.
turns.
But they hurt more with elves because they're the only things that hurt you. Or if he rolled in,
It doesn't hurt more. It's the same hurt.
Yeah, but if he tries to,
There's a vigorous argument in there about whether or not that this bad luck is based on him being an elf, or if it would have happened to anybody.
It would seem that luck, according to Nathan, I must say, seems a little racist towards elves. It hits the push shy.
Nathan is a reported elf racist. He's hates the knife ears. Always roots against me.
I'm loath to rush unless I absolutely have to. I keep seeing people rush for no reason and then eating it.
I don't know where Tim threw
Oh man,
that die.
Tim's hungry, man. He wants that
He
ball.
hits a 1, I believe, is what he's showing. Using his first reroll.
Wow, first reroll. Was it the McMurdy's?
I doubt it.
I used 3 in 2
But
turns.
you never
All
know. It could
ones.
have been the McMurdy's.
He rolled 1, 1.
What a
2 ones, I think.
All your rerolls were used on one.
It should probably be the 3 plus 1 now because the McMurdy's is 1 per turn, so I'd assume
He
he
didn't
would use
reroll his
that.
other one because it was his last.
So what's he using it?
He'd be using regular reroll, so it'd be 3 parentheses, right?
Why would he not use McMurdy's though?
That's once per game as opposed to once per half. So use it last, I assume.
Okay.
That's just from what I've heard from Tim speak in the past.
Push.
I believe it should be down to 3, however.
At least he's just
Free
pushing
die
you.
block this thrower.
Not the
It's a
golden
3 die
Oh,
block.
not the golden boy.
Follow. Yeah, I do.
Do it like that.
11.
He does break armor, I believe, on an 11.
Yikes.
Into an 8 for a KO.
Just oh man, he's hemorrhaging players. There's a tension in there, man. You can feel it. It's palpable. It's coming. It's radiating out there. I can feel it.
2 down here. Power
He's manhandling these poor elves.
Sure is.
Let's see if he breaks.
Goes for the armor roll again. Another 11.
Another
for
break.
Tim.
This is horrid.
And a stunned elf.
He is stripping his chances of scoring. This is a bad, bad position for Jake. He's going for the ball.
Going for the ball. A 4 on the pickup. Does hit it. And starts sprinting his way towards his intended goal, considering possible other options.
When I think of mummies, you think of the old like movies like with the mummies, like the black and white. I always think of agility and ball handling. That's what I think of when I think of mummies, and we're seeing it here today. Tim is proving the fact that mummies
Hits
are
the handoff, I believe.
Oh, is this a handoff?
Is that what that was? It was a go for
That's
it.
a go for it.
I was very concerned for everyone's safety there.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm assuming that if it's a handoff, he's just going to make it because he's a mummy.
Does hit the...
All the mummies wake up, trying to create a mummy cage.
Unsure if mummies can have cages based on the removal of bones in the mummification process.
That's fair. My only understanding of mummies is Brendan Fraser's The Mummy.
What about the remake?
The remake?
Yeah.
Is there? I haven't seen
It's
it.
a recent one.
Is it? I heard it was
I
bad.
don't think it's great.
That's fair.
Allegedly, of course.
Do they have bones in that? Because that might be why it's bad. It's a push.
Does hit the push.
He knocks that push right out of there. Pushes the shit out of him.
It appears he decides not to follow.
That makes sense. He wants to. He's got those come hither eyes. He wants Jakee to try something.
Very seductive.
Very
His
seductive
locator
mummy
ability,
eyes.
yeah.
Yes. That is something that I found out was legit in Brendan Fraser's The Mummy. Is the come hither seductive eyes.
Not necessarily on mummies in that movie.
That might have just been Brendan Fraser. I can't recall. It's been a while. And by a while, I mean probably maybe 3 months ago. I probably watched The Mummy.
I believe the last time I watched that movie was, or that original movie was my lit through film class, my senior year of high school.
Oh shit! So it's been a minute.
It was first hour every day. Not every day. First hour of that semester or trimester.
You just watched The Mummy?
Well, not just The Mummy, but that was
The
one of
Mummy
it.
class?
That's the only thing I think I remember watching because I would sleep through everything else.
Okay.
And that was not actually bad.
Yeah. The Mummy is a pretty good film. I think.
It was definitely not bad. It was one of the few movies or things we did in the class I enjoyed.
I feel you there. I never had the luxury of watching it in class. I saw it in theaters when I was a little kid.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to use my great internet device to figure out if I was alive when that movie came out.
Oh man, he's coming in. He's coming in hot. 2-die block. He's cracked the cage, baby.
I was almost 1.5 on the release of The Mummy originally.
Oh my God. A little tiny baby Jake watching this very first Mummy movie.
My very first one.
That's probably why you slept through everything in class. You were a baby.
Yeah. Senior of high school, just a literal child.
little baby just sitting there watching movies.
An infant, in fact.
So it was nap time. It was nap period. But when The Mummy came on, your baby brain fucking.
I was bright and wired for that one.
You're ready.
I believe this is the top of turn 4.
That is you are 100% correct. Thank you for reminding me.
I apologize for the delay on that.
Mortal Kombat. Dodge. But,
He's dodging out.
Goes for the dodge out again.
Made it.
A 2.
Another dodge. Oh God, this is heart wrenching.
It is very scary.
I almost feel like there's a big part of me that loves when no one has. Oh God! I'm telling you, man, go for it. It's a killer, bro.
Fails him to go for it right on top of the ball carrier.
This is horrid.
So close to potentially stopping the ball carrier. And unfortunately, another one roll.
Yep. I mean, he's in a tackle zone. He's going to get knocked off. The guy's going to be free.
Sad sight for Jake's everywhere.
Yes. Jake is outnumbered, outgunned, out-mummied, out-strength, out-agility. It always kind of behooves me that when a elf trips all over his feet, you always have to picture the sure-footed mummy who walks.
The sure-footed mummy that hits every dodge and go for it he's needed so far.
Yeah.
But that tricky elf literally tripping over his slippers.
I like to think that the mummies are leaving behind trails
Yeah.
of like mummy wrapping,
Yeah.
and the elves just get stuck in it.
Yeah, I mean, that could be
Yeah,
very
they
well the
trip over
case.
there.
Really good change, DB.
No, Jakee's chill is quite remarkable, but there's a cold, seething anger that is building. It is.
I mean, how could it not be at this rate?
Oh, 100%. I'd be livid.
Like left this side open too.
This was my game against John.
I mean, based on what happened earlier when I lent you some ledge die, I was scared for my life and I didn't even roll them.
I was. Oh, that was disgusting. Hated it. Never have I seen so many skulls.
One of the worst things I've witnessed in Blood Bowl history.
Quick succession.
Tim or Jake?
What?
Tim or Jake?
What? No.
Just about his game earlier.
We're comparing it because Jakee's getting manhandled.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Failed like 3 or 4 dodges. Or go for it tomorrow.
My turn. I'm just gonna.
Ferris's coat?
You know what?
This player's not very expensive, right? It's lineman.
It appears Tim might be setting up for a foul with his bribe based on the surrounding of the downed elf.
That's one thing that I know. Like, there's a certain thing about humanity
No, I did.
where they can exhibit something called empathy. Tim lacks that.
Yeah.
It's just pure rage, it's pure
does.
malice.
I remember when he was teaching me how to play Blood Bowl prior to my entering in the league, and he said, I was playing Blackhawks, he knew this at the time, he was like, you need to foul 16 turns out of 16.
Oh.
And I was just like, I'm scared, I don't know if I know what I must do, but I don't have the strength
To do it. I thought you were going to launch into a story about how he like kind of blooded you in, kind of like the Crips or the Bloods, and just beat you into.
Well, that's of course part of it. But through beating me, he established very quickly that I need to foul. And I have developed that concept, I think, pretty well in my heart.
Trying to pass it.
Is this the foul? Is it?
No.
No, it's a block. Yep. He's dislodging that guy.
So now we can have a better foul attempt. Potentially throw it.
It's not a
Decide where to put him.
It used to be, but ever since
Does not break armor.
Does not break.
instead of tied it to agility, it's a nightmare. Like as dwarves, you used to be like, yeah, I'll throw a short
Yeah,
pass
but if you
every
have
once
like
in a
2
while.
up elves, it's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I get it.
You're passing way too up.
Oh, I get it, but they just went too hard the other direction. Like there was,
I see people pass all the time. I mean,
like with the 3 players, with the 3 coaches, who might have throwers, maybe. Like I have.
Should he stay or should he go now?
Follow this guy.
He's declared the foul.
Double ones. So we'll use
He needs the bribe right off the rip.
Yeah.
Right off the rip.
But even more tragically for Tim, it's on a double 1, so it's 4-0.
Yes.
literally anything but double one breaks that.
High elf armor.
1 up.
It works.
And he gets the bribe. He uses his bribe successfully, but does not do anything with the double 1.
To know what a nightmare, Tim says, as he is denied the chance to cause violence.
I think he's a little disturbed, Tim calling this a nightmare for himself after the tragedies we've seen occur for Jakee and the go for it.
Well, that's what I did to him.
I think that might be a literal war crime, in fact.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's almost like if you were like a mad driver, you're just running people down.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I'm out of gas. What a nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, one of the worst days of your life is out of gas.
Yeah. You're trying to have a good time, and then you run out of gas. Disgusting.
I got to play my week 5 so we can play
It was a good thing he bought that bribe, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
But go ahead.
It brings into question, though, would Tim have gone for that foul?
That's what
if
I
he
was gonna
didn't have
say,
the bribe?
yeah.
To which I would say, it's Tim. Absolutely, he would have. But it's good because now he keeps a player in for Tim.
If his prey doth show their throat, he will bite.
Yes. I'd say he's similar to a pit bull, but he just doesn't resemble pit bull at all.
No.
Very aggressive, however.
Yes. I'd say it's more like a wolf.
That's
Like
fair.
he surrounds you,
Yeah.
and then
And then he just bites in.
it tears right into you.
Yes.
Huh? Bite. This is truly a sad day.
Top of turn 5 for Mr. Jakee.
Yep, we're going to turn 5.
JPE the Powd Powell.
The Powd Powell.
You guys are down on the ground.
The Powd Powler.
I feel bad.
Oh, that guy is.
Well, in this context, it's unconsensual. So.
If only, oh God, how do you break this?
For Jakee,
Yeah, how do you get that ball?
at this point, as Elves, I think you might just have to concede the fact you're scoring and pressure him enough to not delay the game or delay the score itself.
How do you pressure when you're
But
down players?
That's the hardest part. It's like, yeah, because he can't pressure them because he
you
doesn't
just
have
have to
the
make him score
manpower.
and then try and run it through on him at either the end of this half or the start of the second half. Just try and score as many as possible to get a forward back in this game.
Yeah, for real. The one-turn touchdown is incredibly possible for Elves.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's hard to do without rerolls.
It's hard to and it's hard to do without rerolls, and it's hard to do without manpower.
You only need 5 players as a high elf.
That's right. You only need 5 players as a high elf. This is all information that is contained within me and is not being given.
Jakee started with 3 rules and has unfortunately used them all in 2 turns. He has been, we'll say, unlucky. It is very more than that with his go for it's having rolled, I believe, 4 ones.
We talked about the mummy.
Which one, the movie?
Yeah. And about how agile the mummy was.
Hi, Tim and Jakee.
Aw.
They didn't hear you, but it's great to have that on the record.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I believe in their heart of hearts, they heard it exactly the message that was sent to them. And he's giving them a true fighting belief now.
The fighting spirit. It's almost like they should increase their rerolls.
Eventually. How can I pass up this one-sided action?
This one-sided action. Oh, man.
Look at
I
that.
believe Jakee just declared a blitz,
Directions of doom.
going for what he needs to go for. And then he just
Ah, God!
the 5th one.
Literally, whenever I'm doing something, and he's broken.
And he broke his arm.
Trying to get it. I have
He's stuck.
Jesus Christ, man.
whatsoever. And it's driving me nuts.
I would love to find a way where Tim's just outplaying mechanically or maneuvering Jake in any way, but he is just getting unlucky, Jake is.
Yeah.
Tim is doing nothing of his own.
100%.
It is just unfortunate for Jakee.
Yeah.
It just sucks. I made him roll.
I think Jake is playing almost like as well as he can for everything that's been given, but he's just rolling ones. It's
Yeah.
just something you cannot do, unfortunately.
Probably.
Blood Bowl is like chess, but if one of your players decided to say, screw you, and go away. Like, that's
Every
what
once
it
in a while,
is.
yeah.
Then
Usually I'd say it's maybe like 3 or 4 declarations in chess, maybe that would have happened. But in this, it is happening literally every time Jake tries to do
That
anything.
play rejected. When we were playing,
Is he going for a foul again? Is this what I'm witnessing? Oh, he's going for the block first for 2.
This might be what Jakey needs, ironically, if he rolls doubles.
But he has already moved the ball carrier near a stunned lad, but
Oh, this is a POW.
3, I don't know. I know, like.
Time out. We each lose a turn.
unless you want to cheat.
oh, thank God.
He's in a position where he just, like, he can't reach the ball.
I was over there all day.
The stalling is coming.
Oh man, what's oh man?
Yes, very. I haven't seen Tim do it yet because I've not played enough Blood Bowl, but I believe I have heard him quite called a very big staller. In fact.
Oh, yeah. Some would say he's the crowned king of stalling. He taught me how to stall.
But he has family in Kentucky.
Somebody allegedly has family.
Yeah, I don't know that story.
Hits the POW because of course he does. Anything Tim needs.
Tim the POW Roberts.
Put that crown where it belongs on these 6s that I continue to roll.
Tim complaining about his rolls while Jake actively rolling ones for literally everything. And no fault of Jake's own. I would love to be unbiased against him, but just the way he complains, I just cannot be.
Oh, man.
Breaks the armor.
If you've already played each other, you don't.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
You're the next highest person that you haven't played.
He does knock out the player
He
on
takes
a
out
foul.
it. Yep. What is that? 3 knocked out players
I
now?
think that might be 4.
4?
It's 3 or 4.
4? Jesus.
You got like C's. Really? That's amazing.
That was the old.
You got scramble everywhere.
Got him.
Different humans and different orcs. So it's
Well, I think
a change.
Didn't he buy these orcs that I have? Didn't he buy them out of that box?
Yeah.
You can definitely tell that Tim is going to consolidate his position. He's going to fortify, and he's going to keep himself protected so that the elves can't stop him from stalling.
I don't usually wish ill harm on anyone I'm commentating, but if Tim were to just fail one die roll, I think things might be easier for Jake.
See, that's the thing is like, whatever sort of Faustian pact that Tim made to earn this sort of luck has basically made it so that he cannot fail die rolls outside of armor breaks.
Does
It
seem
is,
that,
it's great,
yes.
especially when they all have guard. You're just sitting there like, yeah, come try.
Yeah, throw that disadvantage. That's fine.
I love it. I got blocked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is depressing.
I hope for Jake's sake, he is not getting in his own head and being shy about the go for it, because he is doing. I think he's playing immaculately. He's just getting extremely unlucky.
Yeah, it's the luck is such a huge factor in this game
It's
that
hard not to promote him to not go for it
Right.
when he needs to in order to salvage a foal in this game, but also just to even continue what he's doing now.
If they're behind him, it doesn't matter.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, they got to be adjacent.
He does break armor. I did not see where,
Yeah.
unfortunately. And he
a
has
casualty
committed a murder.
rips his head off.
Just decapitated.
No, he's fine.
He's completely fine, regenerates.
He has
I believe this is actually the top of turn 6. Our
Oh shit! Yeah,
miss
thank you.
marker again.
Not gonna follow. Like season? For tea? Oh, it's a fridge?
Yeah.
A refrigerator was declared. Unsure what that means.
A fridge was brought into the game room as they were playing.
It was not declared on the pitch. I understand now. It was off the pitch.
This is an off-pitch fridge,
Armor 10, right?
an off fridge.
Off-roading with a fridge sounds very interesting.
First half was a nightmare, but the second half.
Dodge.
Here we go.
A dodge for Jake, which he has been historically successful on the dodges. However,
6, dodge.
Is this okay? It's a dodge.
hits the 6 on the dodge.
Let's see what we get.
You want to rush it?
Nathan is tempting.
Nathan being extremely toxic towards such a great competitor maintaining his cool.
Downed already. Jesus Christ.
4, 5, 6,
Secondary. Yeah.
6,
But it's
or 5.
you only want it on like one dude. I think I gave it to Blitzer.
Yep.
Now, Jakee spanked Dakota earlier.
Sure did.
And now, like, it seems like this, like, he's now, it's being reciprocated upon him. This hardcore spanking.
This, maybe the Blood Bowl bad luck just seems to be going around because Dakota, I mean, did not stand a chance, it frankly seems, against Jake. And now Jake getting just obliterated by Tim in the current first half. And then Tim getting killed by Kyle. I destroyed Kyle, but Dakota somehow also beat me. So it seems to be just a massive circle. Maybe the start of a huge conspiracy.
Is when they get the casualty that doesn't get the SVP.
This is the third week I was supposed to finish the last week. And,
It appears Tim being more of like, I hate to say it, but scumbaggery than even before seeing. Delaying in the corner with so many blockers just to attempt Jake from anything.
Oh yeah, and we saw it coming. We knew it was going to
We
happen.
didn't know it was going to happen,
Oh,
but
yeah.
to this extent is just sickening.
That is the
Two-die
Fort
block
Knox.
hits the push, thankfully.
That's a pretty small dude.
I mean, he's a big dude. It's like
Tim does not seem to use rerolls. Jake is correct. Especially when he could just go for a pow, even still.
That's true.
Test every daily test that would cause
looked
the
down
turnover.
and looked up at Shaq. He's like, I know, right? It looks just like yours.
Dude, now would be the time
They
to
don't like it.
That's my turn.
Armor and control.
Turn 7, top of turn 7 with Jake.
It does appear everyone is double marked, so if Jake stands a chance at stopping this. He's going to have to hit several dodges.
You can use Apothecary on it.
No, he has regen.
Oh, you're just KO'd.
Agreed.
Oh,
Well, it takes you to
Not that.
Just the colors, if you're like Predator or something.
I feel like if I was Jake, you got nothing left to lose. Disadvantage. Pray you can make that blitz.
I would agree, actually. Turn 7, you're not going to score, but maybe you can keep it 0-0 on a very slim chance going into the second half.
existence
Yeah.
of skin, the literal inch in difference.
Well, I thought about Tomb Kings. I mean, like, I thought for a second that
There's an old saying that we used to say is in these situations, cowabunga.
elf.
You got to run in, throw caution to the wind because otherwise you're just waiting.
I agree. I think you might have to go in the mindset of cowabunga it is and just send it for the boys, you know?
Oof. 60?
So having counted out, Jake could get the blitz, having to only do one go for it, which has historically this game been his downfall.
Yeah.
Just he'd have to hit many a dodge.
How'd you get it for 60?
Very temporary decapitation.
It was the shortest decapitation we've seen in a while.
2-die block.
That's great.
Going for the 2-die block, Jake declares.
That's right.
Yeah, the mod's gonna tie you.
Hitting a pow.
You got a pow.
Okay.
I did read it today. Yeah, it's
7, he is fine.
like it doesn't sound like it's gonna make him all that great, but it's an old version. It's something.
Doubling number of shots thing.
The pondering begins.
For some reason, I was thinking
The one saving grace to like Jakee losing his players is it facilitates a faster game. He has less to ponder. It's a quicker game.
For Jake's sake, I think we should just not consider that for now. I definitely think Jakee's still in this. It's only the first half, and he hasn't even conceded yet. Jake about to get everything he needs in this blitz, I believe. I've seen crazier things happen.
That's fair.
And I very much believe in Jake.
Make use of that foul.
The Jake cubed will rise once again.
I like the remaining stationary on top.
So you're putting the
I do too.
sound thing on there?
I do too.
Sure, it's gotta be in the closest thing, but oftentimes that's actually what we care about.
Yeah, because it's gonna charge you.
Dodge.
It was the
Going for the first dodge of many, potentially hits it.
3, 4, 5, 6.
You doing it?
I didn't say it was a good idea. But if you
Appears to be going for a foul of sorts on the big guy.
it's the whole game.
Plus 4.
Which brings you back in.
He hits an 8. He gets it.
Hey, all
Breaks
right.
him.
I think
And casualty!
That's something.
probably not.
Jake strikes down the big guy of Tim's.
Thank God.
you could hire him.
He regened though.
He did regen.
He did regen, yep.
Unfortunately, he was brought down, but again for a brief moment.
Hey, at least he,
Listen, man, the fact that I fouled with +5 and rolled double ones,
Casualties that mean
foul one time,
nothing.
casualty.
I still don't mark down that SPP in case you want to hire him.
Fuck that.
Is that everybody?
oh, so yeah, he did get SPP on that, but
Yes,
he
because of the
refuses
level.
to give it to the guy because I think it's a journeyman.
I see.
Or no, it's a journeyman.
Did Jake declare a blitz this
never wanna hear you
turn? You can go for it.
You dead way.
It's the dodge.
7.
why can't I catch any of your good beats?
1, 2, 3.
I want
Unfortunately, Jake fails a dodge. Connection
game
does
go?
not break.
My game was great. I didn't get any. No player got MNG. Fucking wonderful.
Good. Did you win?
2-1.
Damn.
Wow.
I turned my ball carrier into a frog.
Two players.
Hell yeah.
What does that mean?
He literally took the guy who had the ball.
Turned him into a horny toad.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We have a frog on Brad's pitch, it seems.
It was a frog man. I saw it, man. It was a frog man.
It was a frog goat man.
The frog goat.
me why.
I'm not, again, I don't mean to root against him here, but I hope he just rolls the double skulls.
Me too.
Tell me why.
I've never heard from ill will upon Tim. I just need him to roll double skulls here.
This is a nightmare. We're listening in on there.
Is Jakee just trying to...
That away, 3-die blitz.
Make your blitz.
He's going for the 3-die blitz. It'll be a triple skulls, we must pray.
Please triple skulls.
I got the power.
Does not appear to be a triple skulls.
No, he got 2 pushes.
And I got the mighty blow.
Someone else commented. Who?
Well, it's this,
So for the record, I have one turn where things go my way.
What do you mean?
Substantial.
One turn. 3 turns. First 3 turns.
You got 4
That's
people
one of the
missing,
games I'm
and you
worried
only need one good turn to swing the whole game.
First 3 turns. Everything on your way.
Yeah, you got a blitz,
And then-
remove 3 people.
And you had two piles on blotchers. And he took the ball on a 4-out.
Without using sure hands even.
And then was
I'm
able
gonna foul.
with who? Your guard guy?
No.
Without a
The
ride.
shipbird lineman. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Dark elf armor not helping.
Oh man. Is this a?
Please. He's dead.
He just killed
Get him
another
out of
elf. via
Oh
foul.
Lord.
I cannot stand for this.
Get a death.
Oh, gross.
Can't read that number.
It's a 2, I believe.
Fine.
I once watched Schindler's List, and I felt better about that movie than I do right now.
God.
Tim was worried. Going into camp.
Go ahead.
What's he doing?
Still am, buddy.
He's considering delaying until turn 8, I
So
believe.
I would have scored earlier. Can you weren't out. And we didn't have
How many players does Jake have on the pitch?
That's a good question. My little camera is very small.
Yeah.
And they're all important.
Feel free to look at mine, but I see maybe 5.
I'm saying
I
those.
can't even tell.
Oh, 1, 2.
You can keep that though.
Even if he didn't regen, Tim still
To be
has
fair, I had a 5+ foul and rolled a double ones. Oh no, I'm.
Tim, again, grasping at straws to find a way to complain about anything.
Look, if there's a victimization to be had, he needs it.
Should have bought 2.
He wears it like a badge of honor.
Sure does.
considerations had failed. He still has 2 backup players. Camry,
I know I beat your face in, but I hurt my knuckles doing it.
touched the ball.
It is basically the equivalent of suing someone after you've broken into their house and on the way out slip on some ice. I stole $10,000 from your house, but you caused me to sprain my ankle on the ice.
Yeah. So I'm suing you, ironically, for $10,000.
And one's in the box.
Double or nothing, I guess.
He's in the fine town box.
I don't ever remember Brendan Fraser having this much trouble with mummies. I don't think it's ever been happening.
The Kopeshes, I believe, used in the Mummy must be very strong with the triple push by Jake somehow.
How do you?
Yes, Frenzy going for the triple
This is a
push.
big lie.
It is not true, that's for sure.
It's a big lie.
Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
So, make it through that block. You got reroll.
Yay!
For the
Oh.
record, Tim used a single reroll. They
That
have
was on him?
Tim appears to have scored on the turn 8.
and how he gets it back.
Bottom of turn 8 even, so
What did I roll?
Jake just has nothing he can respond
What
with.
did you roll? 2 piles on blotchers.
Yeah.
Rushes.
Where they go.
Rushes on your
Lodgers
blitz.
are meant to be powered.
Rushes on your blitz.
You guys are all coming to the realization I had many seasons.
Right,
You can't rush on the blitz, but yeah.
He can.
I mean, you can't really roll.
I know, he didn't need to.
Oh man.
Nice.
I feel
All right,
dirty
man, let's
putting
bring
in
these guys
that
back. What do
Tim
we got?
has
3
scored.
up on the blitzer.
3 up on the blitzer. Let's see if him come back.
Come on, Jake.
Yeah.
It's a game. Come on.
Man, the crowd is against me.
Yes, very much so,
Yeah.
Tim.
When crushing people, Tim. The mantle.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Throwers out. Give me math, baby.
They're coming back.
Give me
Nope.
math.
That is bad.
What seed was this? Having the catcher. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Check in.
I told you. 2 piles on my blodger, followed by a 4 pickup without using
nice
real compression.
unbiased ref.
It appears my Jake C co-commentator has invaded the pitch area and is biasly abusing Tim, allegedly.
I feel no sympathy.
That's fair. Other than
None at all.
Other than your reptilian unsympathetic, how do you feel about going forward?
I'd love to get a touchdown here and avoid pain.
I would like to see Jakee manage a tie somehow.
Jake, I know that there's a lot of frustration. How are you feeling?
Terrible.
I believe we're having a mid turn setup interview with Jake and Tim via the Jake.
Really?
Normally it's because, you know, he needs a pow here and there and he fucking gets him.
Yep.
Tim somehow grasping again for a way to blame Jake for his incredible roles he's had the entire game.
I would say my throw. Well, on kick, my important. But yes, I would throw.
What? Oh, good luck, guys. Especially you, Jake.
One more question.
I guess that's fair.
Very, very rough.
Jake, is that lavender?
Is that lavender? Yeah.
No,
It's
because
called.
you have guard.
Why would you call
I said it was.
I didn't hear it. I need someone to agree with me.
We both did.
It's lavender purple. It's that purple. Lavender. It's that purple.
It's stylish.
What's the score?
It's
I can get on the ball at 2.
Yeah, and then you're picking up on a 6.
I fucking don't.
Well, good luck, guys.
thanks.
If I do, I'm just gonna quit
I
after this.
will cry
I'm
myself
retiring
to
this
sleep
season.
tonight.
If I
My
make
loving
that,
commentator
here's the
Jake C is
I'm retiring. I got
attempting to return to me.
What else do you expect? You saw my rolls. It's
I had
the
one
same
name.
rolls.
Also, did you see my guy in the corner with the ball right here for
He just sacked it for 5.5.
6 turns?
He still sits upon my dresser.
I thought about scoring quickly, but I was like, man, you could score. I mean, there's no reason.
I'm
for
not
it.
gonna.
Great for comfort, I'd
Sit there,
imagine. Yeah.
please. It makes it easier on me at the end.
I did get casualty at the end. Though.
Oh.
I got
Can change very quickly.
Was it on a Noblar?
Oh,
Yeah.
He might not my overout turn.
Oh.
Go with that?
You don't have to.
Jesus Christ.
He has 4 players with dodge and 1 with lead.
All right, so moving forward, I was putting the ball.
What's going on this guy?
Please kick it out of bounds.
Ball goes right hero.
Right next to your guy.
I don't like how you do it at all.
You put it there, you don't
You
have
want to
kick.
kill my goblin? Sure.
Brave.
but I mean, what benefit does that give you?
I was
It's a bribe.
Bribes! Bribes for everyone.
Unfortunately, that means Tim is going to foul more.
And since he's the one swinging right now, it's really to his benefit.
I'm really hoping that Tim rolls another double ones on the foul. Just so I can hear him find a grasp of straw in which to
Okay,
complain.
I'm gonna send this thing to the nether region.
He is going for his first foul on the top of turn 9. Hits the pow.
Oh, pass him along, pass the elf.
You asked for a second bribe and you just received.
Broke him?
He broke him. Broke his
Jesus.
armor.
Boy doesn't have mighty blow, but this will give it to him.
And he kills it.
Oh
He
my
just kills it
God.
again.
I finally got a casualty.
Tim, you need to stop speaking. I cannot fathom at which it is happening.
I want to say that Jake keeps himself composed. He has remarkable candor where I do not. I let the frustration build up in me.
I
But
agree.
yeah.
I very much, if I were in Jake's position, would have let the hate flow through my veins.
Oh, yeah.
However, Tim, just egging on even more, I think I would have gone like next level ballistic.
It's a twist of the knife. It really
sure
is.
They can ever afford it.
I mean, the League of Legends person once say it's a very grievous wound. 3 die does, I believe, got the push.
It does not want the double down. It'll take the push.
Yeah, what a waste of mighty blow.
What a waste. You don't get Mighty Blow on blocks anymore.
Jake now egging on his opponent, which I hope is digging into Tim's skin just the littlest bit.
But it was a disincentive.
Another 3-die block for Tim with a pow, and I think he should take the skull here. I think that would be very tactical.
Like, yeah, give us a show.
He does not break armor, thankfully.
He cannot blow mighty. No longer. 2 die. A lot of pushing. To
Pushing and
Jakee's
shoving
benefit.
going on, yep.
Effectively blodge because no one's gonna pick block to get you that.
Tim, considering not following up.
Block that for 2.
With who?
Another 2-die block.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hits another dodge pow, which I believe is just a. Oh, no, I thought they had dodge. My apologies.
The Lord of the Pow.
Is he a Juggernaut? Does he have Juggernaut?
Going for armor again. An 8 does not
8
break.
break.
Does it break?
Does 8 break? Oh, no, 9. Yeah.
See, I thought so, Jake. You told me at the beginning, and
Well,
I
no,
trusted you.
my-
And then you second guessed yourself, and now I'm scared.
I have fleeting consciousness as we were continuing forward. I just kept thinking of like who would win between the Mummy from Brendan Fraser's The Mummy or Orlando Bloom.
In what regard? In what film is Orlando Bloom?
Think of it like it's The Mummy, but replace Brendan Fraser with Orlando Bloom from Lord of the Rings.
I'll be honest, and you're gonna make fun of me for this, and that's fair. And I'm glad this is on recording.
Yeah.
I am very bad at telling the difference when people are talking about Orlando Bloom and Orlando Blue.
Who's Orlando Bloom?
He was a Disney Channel child actor for High School Musical, Jump In, other great hits.
Oh, okay. I had no idea who that was.
Yeah.
I'll probably forget it immediately. But Orlando Blue? Okay, so yeah. How would Orlando Blue do in Brendan Fraser's The Mummy?
Unsure. I googled Orlando Blue, and I'm not finding him, which is making me second guess my entire life.
Maybe his last name isn't a color.
I need.
Maybe
I
he
need to
actually has a
find
person's name. If he has a human name, he might be able to find him easier.
So we're gonna start off with
Okay, it is blue, it's just spelled differently.
Orlando Blue, but it's with an EU instead of a UE.
It's also Corbin, apparently.
I don't know who Orlando
I've
Blue
gotten
is.
everything wrong.
All right, so Orlando
It's Corbin.
Bleu. It's the French bleu. Orlando
I'm
Bleu.
very happy that's on recording. It is Corbin Blue.
It's
We are
Corbin Blue.
Slandering this man's name.
Orlando
Because I thought it was
Blue.
Orlando. It seems to be Corbin. I apologize to
In my
Corbin
next
if he's
role-playing
listening.
game, I will play as Orlando Blue. And
I apologize to Mr. Blue if he's either Mr. Blue or Mr. Bloom. If either are listening, I'm sorry.
3, 4, 5, 1 die roll.
wow, good thing he's got a
Dodge roll into the double 1.
This is unreal, dude. Like the bad luck followed him between halves.
It sure did.
I think he hit his despair horizon. There's no going back. He's just fucking dead
It's
inside.
like the actual opposite of a flame horizon. It's now just the despair.
It's all despair.
Another 1 into 1.
Oh, well,
believe
shit,
the
what just
5th
happened?
time.
Up.
Tony has abducted our computer. It
Yeah, oh yeah,
seems.
we got gremlins here.
I cannot see a thing for this matter.
Well, things have changed.
It is the top of turn 10. You're right. I forgot they switched. I was very confused with what was happening.
Like, I want to make that roll. That move. Without a
No way to get back there.
So, like, give yourself
So
more.
even in the best circumstance, dodge play is worse than block play.
Even in the best, wow.
Just saying, I wouldn't make that dodge. I would have went around.
Yeah, what were you saying before that?
Just that you make more unnecessary rolls.
Tim is going to, no doubt, use the same strategy as before, create his castle, or someone's called a pyramid. He would create his pyramid and make sure that he can stall out. They would say that pharaohs would be buried with their servants. I'm assuming that sometimes they take an elf or two with them.
Yeah. I don't mean to speak to Tim's character here, but a pyramid scheme seems very much in his wheelhouse.
MLM marketing, If I were to have a Khemri team, I'd call them MLM,
Yes.
multi-level marketing.
I don't understand
I'm gonna let you know.
difference.
Then what are you
I'm
comparing?
going to
A
Florida
team
for like 2
without
weeks.
2 of dodging.
You want to play?
I am
3 of dodging.
unable to see anything at this time, so maybe some blocks may happen.
More gremlins.
Yeah, I'll probably play Jacob tomorrow. It's my tournament.
I get it now.
How do I
I'm
get
not
there?
comparing it to anything. I'm just saying you make
I have
more
no idea. I
rolls
hate to
than
be
you would
honest with you
without it,
here.
regardless of any other
Yeah,
skills.
I believe that is on a different
Or I
monitor
can play
now.
with
Regardless
Oh
of
my
dodge,
goodness gracious me.
I don't want to keep
saying.
you playing two die here.
What's this guy?
No, I don't think you're.
Does he have anything special?
And he keeps.
Is this still Joe or Tony?
Do you have?
I have no idea at this point.
He's effective.
One die block or a.
I will be watching also on my phone in case we do lose footage again.
Yellow banded dude.
Try clicking on that one. Oh, no, that you're clicking on the right one. I don't know.
9,
Not that one. That's a catcher.
8.
8.
Oh,
It appears to be been taken from us.
Okay.
So now we are looking at the tiny screen. I'm gonna go in there and I just.
It looks. Yeah. This is difficult.
That'll work.
Block your dude. Just for reference, to not push. Do you get to sidestep when you're stunned?
That or people that play it are just really good at it.
Do you get? Yeah, do you get sidestep while
I feel like
push?
most of
chain
us
push.
here are very good.
I don't
I
know
feel
if
like we're all very bottom tier Blood Bowl players.
Alright, I'm gonna foul. 1, 2, 3, 4. Foul him.
He's going for the foul like a demon.
What's here?
Oh, he's fucked.
He's got a bribe.
Player. Just should have played backwards. Like Jakee told me to.
KO with dirty player. Freaking demon, man. Monster.
So what have I missed while I've been gone?
He kicked a good elf while he was down.
Let's see.
Sent him to the sleep dimension.
The sleep dimension. It does make sense.
The gremlins are back. We can't see a damn thing. Oh, there you go. But now life is hard for me.
It sure is, Jake.
him to him. This is 4. Yeah. You're getting +1, but I'm still.
It's turn 11.
Yep.
It's a 3 now, isn't it?
And we've lost all mouse functionality as well.
I rolled nothing.
High elf. He's got armor.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a lot of 8s. Alright, your turn 2.
There we go. Dude, I didn't do a single fucking thing to a skink in that game. Not a one.
It happens to me a lot. I play those guys, every time I play them, it's like,
His skinks did more shit to my players than I did to the skinks.
Well, hopefully you can work with this setup we have here.
KO'd one of my dudes.
I'm unsure where our large screen went so we can witness the game in all its glory.
2 swords?
Go fuck.
I couldn't do shit to a skink.
I'll pick it up on a 3.
Fucking knocking him down, just couldn't break armor. I probably should have got like 3 more casualties that game.
Do you know if we missed any rerolls?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna go check.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, try and get a solution for us.
I received first. He received second.
On your goblin, you have a chance of picking up at a -1.
No. I used a dodge reroll that failed. And turned one over on turn. My second activation. So.
4, baby. Come on,
We
you
brought
have
it
the
back
spot.
now over to the right monitor.
Okay.
How much
Wow.
you fucking put on that
But that's
goddamn
still
line?
not there.
Yeah, it sure isn't.
Did you win?
No, I tied.
I've never had any.
After getting 4 of my guys.
I don't know. I've never been impressed. I've always liked LG stuff.
This guy's blocked.
15 into another 15.
This guy blocked.
Is the game over, Jake?
This guy blocked.
No.
Never.
Tony's
Never.
I don't know what's happening. Maybe? We'll
4,
get
5, 6. Go for it.
I just don't.
I'm a little upset this time. Yeah.
I'm sorry. What'd you just do?
We've regained functionality of the monitor over
Start
here,
up.
thankfully.
Actually, that's 2 movement. My bad.
All right, we have a better view now of what's happening. See the dire straits of the current situation for Jake.
Reminds me of the championship game.
However, rolling another 1.
That's rough, man.
But you're so close to the ball. Yeah, well, I just trying to pick it up right here. That's really annoying.
Me too. Me too.
I did a lot of work to get that ball right
I
there.
don't think I'm
to
gonna
pick
buy
it
more
up.
than 3 rooms.
Hey, what's up?
At least for the time being. My team value is 1470.
Dude, I want like at 70K. I just don't know how that's like getting more rerolls than that is feasible. Like the team value would be insane.
How many rerolls do you have?
I have 3.
1, 2,
But
3,
like
4,
getting more than
5,
that, like I
6.
just don't.
I have 3, and like I said, my TV's at 1470. I don't know what.
7, 8.
I have a lot of developments.
Yeah.
My Bloodspawn leveled up this game,
Nice. What do
so
you get?
I gave him Juggernaut instead of Brawler.
Okay. Because you got to blitz with them anyway.
Yeah.
It makes it safe.
Yeah.
I like it.
So now I think it's a lot safer. It's a lot safer than Brawler anyway. With Juggernaut.
4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, what'd I miss?
Not much. More of Jake moving into position
And he's got friends.
Once per activation.
to attempt to strike later. on.
He's dodging.
Yeah, so it'll work
5, 6, 7.
because I gave one of my
I
troll
don't know.
slayers.
I'll
I
get
gave
you.
one of my troll
I'm
slayers.
just having to go over and make that one jump here.
It worked out. It worked really well.
He does hit a pow, however.
There's a bit of a lag here.
There sure is.
I'm good.
Broken.
Damn, that lag.
Quite a bit.
7, 8, 9, 10.
That'll do it.
I legitimately thought he probably.
No, he didn't. You rolled a 6.
What you got one? Seven. That's not good.
Him and him?
You're right. It's a break.
Ready for the cream pie in?
Yeah, 2.
6 plus any die is great.
Him, he hasn't moved.
Yeah, you got
Oh, did he?
You got to move there because he was down.
Tim, if you're not jumping over down players, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
With Tomb Kings?
Don't you count the team?
I just want to make sure we're talking about which reality.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, we are quite a bit of all over the place.
Yeah.
When the buildings start to bend.
With 2 kids.
I'm not actually even sure what turn we're in at this point.
I think we are on turn 11.
I'm willing to believe you because I have
think
no
we are
other
on turn
information.
Want to go in or out?
Turn 2 of the second half, so that'd be what, turn 10?
We are on turn 10 apparently.
Oh, 10. Wow.
Other guys? Stuff out there.
Oh, right, yeah.
We got a bit of lag in here, too.
Yeah, and then like one of them was just like blue screen. Like, okay.
What's going on?
Yeah.
This isn't stories and this is leader.
Ah, man.
And then those are
What time is it?
base.
What are those? What's that one?
You have 5 reroll? Oh my god.
What's this? What's
I have
the?
4 now. Mighty Ball, so I need to.
What's that one?
This one is the.
Be all right.
So you not want like actual reroll?
No, I don't think I'm going to.
I wouldn't either.
Did someone jump in and count Jake?
Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 dodge.
Don't worry, Jake. I'm here for you. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, what can I do for Jake today?
My current co-commentator Jake appears to have to head out, unfortunately. We thank him for his service and we appreciate the time spent together. It seems as though Mr. Brad will be coming over and join me in the commentary booth.
That is indeed my last name. I am a Mr. Brad.
You sure are, Mr. Brad.
Pretty decent job at saying how first name too.
First name,
All right.
middle name, last name, Brad,
This
and Brad.
is This is a
Slaughter, it would seem.
yeah. It is not
very
going in
unfortunate.
favor of Jakee. Tim is on track to score his 2nd touchdown.
Yes.
However, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how he does.
Look at that. What a new man.
We do have quite a bit of delay on this one, just so you know.
CJ, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Take care.
Yeah, man. Thanks for prison.
They're both for 2 dice.
Logging here to here.
Spending time with me now being alleged as prison.
I mean,
The goblins are 1 die.
I get it. I get it.
You but the big 2 die.
you're not gonna rape me, are you?
Nope.
Okay, that's
Nope.
good.
You're going to assist here with them?
Don't do that one.
So that dropped them from it's a 3 to
Oh man.
So it's a 2 die. It's a 1 die and the goblins 2 die.
For a second, I was like, "What are you doing?"
Yep.
And I was like, "Wait a minute."
All me.
There's the mouse.
Got it. I'll do the big dude first.
Oh,
2 die.
beautiful shot of all the dice.
Yes. Truly magnificent.
Beautiful shot.
Push everyone.
I have no idea what that noise is. It sounds like a baby
That's what
crying.
I thought it was.
I'm not sure. I don't think you guys can hear that. But I think we need some background music.
I always thought something similar would be kind of cool, you know? Have a little, just a nice little jazz beat going the entire time.
Maybe not a jazz
No,
beat,
I think
but
jazz
like,
would be top tier. Upper echelon.
Get a bonus.
What's his agility?
3.
fact that you're like twice, that's probably a problem.
All right.
He does not have block.
So does Tim still have the ball?
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe so. Right there.
I thought he was trying to run the other way.
So did I, because he was there, and I thought he was going that way, but it appears that now he is there.
Unless he's just trying to get back into the safety of.
I mean, it could be. He could just probably trying to hold off on a 1-0 victory, which not great, not the most respectful thing to do, but
Wow.
it will work.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
This is not a division game either. This is week
No,
5.
this is just cross division. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is not all that important of a game for Jakee to win anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who else plays Tim in his division. I'm not sure if Tim has lost to anybody in his division. So we'll have to see what happens there.
If I can just keep getting on the ball and just pushing.
But this is actually one of the games when I play Tim in the playoffs, if I play Tim in the playoffs, I should say, that I am concerned about. I feel like Tomb Kings is a very good counter to the new quarantine. And
It appears they both play Joe, and I believe that might actually be it.
I think Tim beat Joe.
7 died.
Yes, I believe so.
So as long as Jakee doesn't lose to Joe,
yeah, that
that should
looking
be
at the
okay.
schedules now, I believe that might be it. Maybe actually Paul. Yeah, Paul also plays both Jakee and Tim, which I believe is the only two.
Who beat Tim? Do we know?
I believe he lost his week 1 to Kyle.
That's right. Lost his week 1 to Kyle.
Yes. Actually, in our division, us sharing
Yeah.
division.
Which is, I mean, I don't play Tim at all. So
Yeah.
that's not a victory that matters to me a whole lot.
Unfortunately, I do play Tim in week 6, immediately after the mid-season tournament.
Yep.
I got lucky on my game against Mike when he
I play Noah week 6.
Yes.
I like don't know.
Noah was actually my week 2. Yeah, my week 1. Sorry, it was my first ever competitive game of Blood Bowl. Actually, it was it was probably I think my closest win game yet. He also unfortunately rolled not excellent, but he has picked up steam since.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping he continues that trend downward
I believe
in our next game.
You might be the only one of the only undefeated and the only person to only win so far.
Yeah, I am the only. I'm the only.
Only wins.
Yeah.
Forgot. I don't know how to say that nicely.
Me neither. Wins only.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. Usually you say undefeated, but there's a lot of ties.
Yes,
so.
there are a few people who are undefeated technically, but
I have
not won
won.
everything.
I have won all 5 games. It's been nice.
Conceded your first touchdown earlier today.
Yeah, that's 5 games and one touchdown against me, which that has never
Broken
worked in my
armor
favor that
and
way.
Stunned, I believe. I just saw yes. Broken armor and stunned.
The skeletons.
The skeletons have 5.
5. You're saying
Who has 6?
Here it is.
my positions, my blitzers and my throwers. You're like, you're thralls. I don't have thralls. I didn't know you were talking to me. This game, go back and watch this game. Literally hinges on 2.5 turns.
Dodge.
Okay.
Jakee dodging.
Hits the dodge this time.
Yeah, apparently he's failed a lot of them. Which,
Actually, dodges, I think he's only failed 1, but he failed 5 go-for-its in a row.
oh, okay.
Which was the detrimental
You're gonna
series of events.
you win or lose elves based on how 2-ups, how you can do 2-ups really.
He had 2 rerolls for 2 of the go-for-its. Rerolled both into the classic Tim 1-for-1.
Yeah. Oh, I've done that quite a few
And then
times.
3 times in a row, out of rerolls after the second turn,
Yeah.
just nothing but ones. It's was very tragic.
Yeah. No, I've played elves before. Basically, how you win as elves is you just have to. I mean, it's not much different than any other team, but you just gotta keep yourself from rolling so much dice. Get the ball with as few dice as possible and score with as few dice as possible. If you do that, your chances of success are really high.
Dodge reroll.
And
1 into 1
again. How many times has he done that?
I believe that is the 3rd or 4th. And he does not break
Jeez,
armor.
oh Pete's.
That is, I'm willing to say the 4th confidently.
Yeah.
That
Let me go.
Classic Tim.
I'll go ask because I know Jakee knows.
Yeah. Oh, he has to at this point.
Probably 4. I don't know. I've done
It depends on what happens.
second time this half, 3 turns.
I mean,
I'm gonna butcher now, Block.
Just play him with
I
what
did
you
it
got.
at least twice, if not
Play
3
who?
times in the first half.
Levi will with your tumors and save what your team looks like now.
but like that's such a big disadvantage for me though. You'll have 2 games in that I won't have because of that.
I was thinking of mummies.
All right. So it looks like Jakee has done that about 4 or 5 times.
So 3 games.
He's done it twice this half.
Go in the wrong direction. I'm gonna 3 on turns.
Like I'm willing to let you do that if you write down your current team and do that. But sure. But I'm not playing against your week 16 on my week 4.
That's good.
Okay.
That sounds like a nightmare. I mean, you get a crap load of inducements, but
I mean, I would, but yeah. Inducements would be the only saving grace there, but it's such a big disadvantage just because of natural skills at that point.
yeah. Oh. Someone with dice doing something.
Yes, very much considering a lot of dice hand rolling.
Oh, man.
Great, especially with the neg 2, 3.
Let's see. Tim is going to blitz somebody off the pitch. And he's going to blitz somebody off the pitch.
I was about to say, if you don't surf that guy
Well,
over
that's
in
close.
the white privilege world you're living in,
He is fine.
It's not.
He just goes and reserves. That's a little bright on the dice cam.
However, he probably may not come back just due to
Oh, he was fine. Oh.
well, Tim refusing to score at this point.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I get
But
his
he doesn't get
reserves, but, yeah.
he doesn't get injured for his next game,
Yes,
which is important.
More games like you, Dakota. I need SPP.
I need a lot less.
Jakee reminiscing about his last game, his 3-0 victory against Necromantic Horror.
By you, Tim. Coming out 2-1 out of that, I'm pretty happy about it. I got Joe next. What's he playing?
Renegades.
You should be fine.
See how that goes.
I don't know why. I don't know. That was odd. Actually, I do know why. It's because Tony's a weirdo.
What was
So.
that? It was careless whispers to a giraffe swallowing
A pole.
a pole. It would seem yes. Oh my goodness gracious me, this giraffe. Please stop. I need to look, avert my eyes.
You need to send me that.
Oh goodness.
5, 6, 7.
This is just terrible.
Won't hit first.
Tim is just savaging these elves.
he
He has
sure
broken armor so many
He's
times.
broken armor, he's broken spirits, he's broken legs. There's nothing Tim cannot break at this moment in time.
Yeah, this is one of the conundrums of elves though with the low armor. You cannot. As a former Wood Elf player, one of the things I would never do in any of my games ever, almost under no circumstances, would I end a turn with a standing player in a tackle zone. I would never do it. If I had if there was a player next to an opposing player, he was prone. He was prone. And the thought process behind that is I would rather you foul him,
Yeah.
and with a
Risk
chance
getting injected, exactly.
with a chance of ejection, opposed to you just getting a free block on my player.
Happen simultaneously, so
I'm
the
put out
other
of power now. Only when it,
Because the odds of you taking him out are significantly greater if he's on the ground. However,
Oh, no, both down. That's when you use wrestle.
I don't know. It was just
never used it. So.
Yeah, so you do fine.
it was just my strategy, and it worked.
Yeah, yeah.
It worked. And the last thing I would do as an elf player would be get up players. I'd get them up and dodge them out. Get them up, dodge them out. Unless it was an important player.
Jake going for the dodge. Hits it on a 6 emphatically.
Oh, that's why he's screwing up. He's using Nurgle dice with high elves.
Special is that just when you're
You can't do that.
Sacrilege.
Nothing synchronizes well. The synergy is off. I don't know how that works with his last game because he got a 3-0 victory. But
Yeah.
Apothecary moves your.
Just the willpower and hatred to overpower Dakota. It seems.
On the apothecary.
He got it down, I believe. And he is not. Tim somehow
Oh
complaining
my
about not breaking more armor.
goodness gracious. Yeah, right.
After
Right.
Jake rolls a 1-die skull after a reroll, I believe.
Ready for that casualty?
Random mutation of this guy.
Yeah.
I agree with Jake's comment here. Tim finding a way to complain while Jake actively has 6 players on the field.
Half of them are laying down.
Yes.
He's got 3 standing
That's
players.
not something that he would do.
Oh. Classic Tim.
Almost the entire game, to be fair.
All right, that is a foul, and what happened?
7, I believe that. Yeah.
Nope, he got KO'd.
Yep.
He got KO'd, so he rolled an 8, at
It's
least.
problematic because it wasn't a casualty.
I mean, it honestly, it does not matter.
Yeah.
If
So
you're
five- down to 5
if
on
you're
the field.
fouling, it does not matter. KO is just fine.
You're just happy that you didn't.
Especially
However,
since he's not scoring.
however, I don't know. That's I don't know.
I'm kind of upset that every time I try to like get it in a full pile, it goes to this side wide open.
I'm going to.
Claws.
There is a lot happening.
I'm gonna throw a block. I'm gonna hit him throw a block on this dude.
All right, 3-die block. That is going to be the new Tim, is throwing 3-die blocks. Because I've seen him throw more 3-die blocks than anybody.
He's thrown quite a few this afternoon.
Yeah.
He got pro off of
Breaks,
Breaks his armor.
Oh, from the Nuffle table. That's
and he
awesome.
kills.
Yeah, oh my goodness gracious, is another casualty.
Down to 4, I believe, on the
Oh,
field.
it's so
Yeah.
good.
Even
Absolutely.
better on a loader mover.
Stop giving him SPP, Jake.
A loader.
Rolls a 7, he does miss the next game with
Okay.
that injury.
Yeah.
That casualty, I
That's
suppose.
see that's one of the other issues with Elves too. You will the first few games you play, you will do pretty well.
Yeah.
It's the later ones down the road in the league and the season that you really have to worry about.
Positions are safe.
It feels
'Cause,
like kind of looking at it, Elves, having never played them myself. It feels like you have to run it up early and then try and snowball from there.
Yeah, well you so my elf team was Wood Elves, and one of the nice things about Wood Elves is you have so very few positionals and starting positionals that it's pretty easy to keep them protected.
Okay.
So for your starting roster is Wood Elves. I think it's even still the case. Your starting roster is 2 War Dancers and 9 linemen.
Wow.
And that's it. That's
Yeah.
your team. So luckily the War Dancers were good enough to carry the team quite a distance before needing a catcher or something. But
Is that a 1-die pow I just witnessed?
yeah.
It does not break. Feels very much like our practice game there, kind of.
Yeah.
1-die
this is-
pows.
Yeah.
Oh, was that Jake? Never mind. I'm no longer completely fine. Oh, okay with that. I thought that was Tim getting a 1-die power.
No.
I was going to be livid.
No.
Fair enough.
Because I had a lot
Tim ain't throwing 1-die pows. He's throwing 3-die blocks. Like that's what he's
Fair
doing.
enough.
mutations.
Oh, Frankelheim.
Push it
I'm not sure what he's trying to do at this point.
What happened?
Probably.
Oh, he's just trying not to get murdered.
Yeah, not lose your entire pitch clear, maybe.
Yeah, that's-
Avoid-
At least one of
and
them
then
keeps
more
it.
importantly, just
Foul appearance.
I think at
maybe
this
try and
point,
get a
Not
kill.
bad enough roll.
at this point, if I was Tim, I think I would
This
just
guy
score
got big hand,
as quickly as possible.
and this one
Yeah.
got claw.
Even if Jakee scores, you're still up 2-1, and now you have another chance to.
And I'm not sure how many
get another
Jakey has
touchdown.
knocked out as opposed to casualtied. But if they come, like, odds are some of them won't come back. That's just even more free kills.
Exactly.
Which is
exactly.
terrifying.
You're forcing your opponent to set up on the line
Yeah.
and make die rolls, and it's a rough time, especially with this team where you just throw 3 strength 5 guys on the line, and you're like, all right, have fun,
No,
try to knock them over.
quite a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a miserable existence for Jakee.
I'm very scared actually for my game with Tim because he has the five strength gamers, and I need to win that coin toss or high roll on the kickoff just so I can not be having to set up first against that horrendous monstrosity of a team that can just run through me. I think most people would feel the same way actually against
Yeah.
that many 5 strength.
Yeah.
People-
No, I'm actually play corn. You're good.
Yeah.
I'm actually fairly concerned about Tim's team.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be rough for me. The thing I can take solace in is maybe knocking the ball loose and protecting it. But
Yeah.
other than that, I think it's going to be really hard.
I believe I just looked. I forget. You don't play Tim till potentially the playoffs.
Yeah, that wouldn't be till playoff game.
I think maybe. I mean, with your current record and how Tim's looking like he's going to be 5-1 or 4-1, excuse me, after this. I mean, that could be like a finals for the ages right there.
It could be. Traditionally, me and Tim play before the championship game. Is usually how it goes.
Like Eli and I always play round 1 of the playoffs every season.
Yeah.
3 straight seasons.
Did Tim just re-roll a 3-die block because he didn't get an actual POW? Is that what I just witnessed?
Possibly. Did he use a reroll?
Why not?
I understand. I think we're way off in rerolls, to be fair.
So how are we doing on rerolls?
I have 3 and 1 in parentheses.
Okay, so yeah, he did just use a reroll.
So Tony fixing the reroll
Yeah, I appreciate
situation
you,
for
Tony.
us.
And Jake has how many?
No,
Rerolls?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
very
So
much out of
Jakee is
rerolls.
out of rerolls. What a miserable. He is already out of rerolls.
To be fair, I think he might have just used the last one because I saw a 1 turn into a 5.
Yeah.
But
Hey
I'm
Tony,
not
what
actually 100%.
what turn are we on?
And what turn are we on?
Top of 7.
Oh,
wow.
this game's almost over.
Yeah, it is surely not. We are very much close to the end.
15.
That would make sense.
15, Tony.
I mean, it's just so easy.
Top
to
of
do.
70s or top
Yeah.
of 15? Okay.
Jake?
15.
Went up like 4 brackets in the Chaos Cup because it's based off of casualties after his game with Paul.
None of them died. Just a lot of stunting. 5, 6. I think I had like 12 total that game, and he knocked out 11 of them.
No, I still can't push it.
Yeah. As bad as Jakee's getting it right now, he has had a pretty great season.
Yeah.
This is a non-important season match.
Yeah.
This won't. I do not think this will determine a whole lot.
I hope not for his, especially because a lot of it's just really unluckiness.
Yeah.
I think most of it came from like self-inflicted stuff, and more importantly,
There's another one.
Yep,
He goes down.
I don't think he's had any lasting casualties I can remember so far this game.
I don't think so.
I think he's had 1 missing next game, maybe,
That's
but
what I
I'm not
heard.
100%.
No, you didn't.
This is turn 8?
This is turn 8.
You sure?
This is the turn 8.
Yeah.
All right.
I just said
According to
last
Jake,
turn.
at least. And Tim scores
They do.
2-0.
It's a 7.
Mm-hmm.
7, you're right. A 7 with stunting.
All right. This is the last turn. It looks like 2-0. It looks like Jakey's gonna have a chance to.
Yeah, Jake will get to throw some punches.
Yeah,
but
throw some punches and maybe a pass.
I hate to commentator curse this, but like maybe a 2-die, I mean, just get double skulls even. They just rub salt in the wound.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Jakee only got 1 player back
Wow.
out of his 3-up Bloodweiser kecks. So.
30?
Is Tim should not. Oh yeah, Tim should second up first. What am I
Yeah.
thinking? Like Tim shouldn't be. No, he definitely should be. Just
Yeah, he just scored.
yeah. So
Sacrificing the lower strength.
at
the
least
lower
this
cost.
wasn't a huge shutout. 2-0.
Matter, and then DD.
It's a shutout, but it's not. It's not a.
Come on, man!
It's not an abysmal game. I've lost games. Not 100. Nope, you're still way. It's getting worse. I said it wasn't that bad, and then it got
122,000.
significantly worse with every number pressed.
Just over 122,000 to 0.
I scored 12,000 touchdowns. I am so good at Blood Bowl. I can transcend turns.
Jake actually has more to set up than I thought, but I'm very. Tim, making
I think
him
he's
wait
only
for
got.
it.
He's got 6 players on the pitch.
Yeah. Tim making him wait for it being the most toxic I could ever imagine. I thought it was going to be a blitz, and I was going to.
Yeah, I was just half hoping because nothing would have came from
Yeah.
it. Tim can't do anything with a blitz.
Yeah, but like just to rub salt in the wound. You know?
Right.
If I move,
I don't know what.
Oh
why
my
he just
God!
died.
It was the kickoff event.
Oh my God.
Someone threw a rock at one of Jakee's players.
No, the ref beat his butt.
Oh, that's right. The ref beat him
Okay.
up. That's what
That
it was.
might be worse,
Just
actually.
removed one of his players. This is one of the most abysmal games
That
I've
skull, I saw it, and I
seen. Yeah.
flashbacks.
This
Not even to me, just scared for Jake.
This is
Hits the POW.
This is just.
Jake, I don't mean to encourage you, but kick the absolute life out of those things.
Why couldn't it be like this?
It's like then the bash team's just kind of like moving.
Did he roll to break armor on that guy?
Yeah, but he rolled a 1 and then accidentally rolled a block die.
And it
so
didn't. It
didn't matter because it was a 1.
Yeah. What? Jakee rolled a 1? No.
Yeah. I watched Levi's game against Eli, and there were so many ones there, but this has somehow been worse.
Yeah, it's really amplified. Like I said before, it's really amplified when you play.
I feel
because those are literally the only results you don't want.
I heard in that
vast
game
majority
Levi
rolls.
took the crown from Jakee and wons on certain things.
Yeah.
But Jakee is just coming for his crown back after this.
Yeah. Didn't break armor on that guy either.
Sure didn't.
This is Blitz here.
Gets a 2 die again. And if it's 2 skulls, I'm leaving. Okay.
You gotta. Yep. And then let's see.
Armor break. Come on, Jake.
And no, he rolled a 3.
I combined 3.
He's gonna foul him.
Yep, sure are. No, you need to, Jake. Yes.
Oh my God.
He breaks.
Come on. He's just KO'd.
I wanted nothing more for Tim.
That is
that thing to be dead.
What a dirtbag move. It was just a lineman, but still.
I agree so much with Jake there.
What a dirtbag. Oh, that's literally just to spite him. That's it.
I offer my greatest condolences to Jake after this game and his unluckiness, and then Tim's just animosity to rub salt in the wound. Or voraciously, I should say.
Yeah. So that was the game, ladies and gentlemen. Game is over. The final is 2-0. Toon Kings takes it over High Elves. That was a bad game of Blood Bowl, unfortunately. That was not a good game. But sometimes that happens. That's the way the dice rolls. And the good news about that is it doesn't happen very often. So Jakee can look towards a promising future and hopefully continue his huge win streak against his opponents. All right, everyone. Have a great night. We'll see you at the next bowl.
But I get 65.